Welcome, everyone, to AI Sports Predictor. No gimmicks, no sugarcoating, just cold-blooded analysis served with a side of suspense. And tonight, the stage is set at the Siegel Center, where the VCU Rams are about to put the Davidson Wildcats under the lights. Under the pressure, and maybe, under the ground. But hold up, let's talk Davidson. Their last game, a horror flick with no survivors. They lost 57-56 to St. Louis, a game where their offense looked like it was running on spare fumes and broken dreams. 37.9% from the field. That's the kind of number that makes coaches drink early. They went 8 for 28 from 3. Missed free throws like they were allergic to free points, and coughed up a 66.7% clip from the line. But even in the carnage, one guy showed up, Connor Cockera. This kid was the lone warrior in a losing battle. 22 points on 9 of 16 shooting, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Played 35 minutes like a man who refused to die. The problem, one man does not win a war. And Davidson, they need an army. Now, on the other side, VCU is a damn war machine. They didn't beat Richmond in their last game. No. They dismantled them, brick by brick, 78-60. And here's the killer stat, 56% shooting. That's lethal precision, not to mention 11 threes dropping like sniper shots and a free throw line showing of 84.6%, meaning if you put them there, they will cash out every time. Max Schulger, he's not just a shooter. He's a problem. 16 points, 66.7% shooting, 4 assists. And when he gets going, you call a priest. But let's be honest, VCU doesn't win with offense. They win by suffocating you. They're ranked 10th in the nation in points allowed, 62.4. Opponents shoot just 39.1% against them, 12th best in the country. And they force 14.4 turnovers a game. That's not defense. That's the art of making other teams beg for mercy. Davidson's walking into a lion's den, a viper pit, a meat grinder. So, what's the play? And today's AI pick is Davidson plus 14.5. Yeah, we're taking the Wildcats to cover. You thought I was gonna say VCU runs them off the court, right? Nope. See, this line is too damn high. Davidson might be bleeding, bruised, and barely standing, but they know how to scrap. They aren't rolling over. 14.5 points is a lot of room for a team that just doesn't quit. So we take the points. We ride with the dog. And we watch the battle unfold. Now, if Davidson pulls this off, we'll look like gods. And if they get steamrolled, well, we'll look like gamblers. Either way, place your bets, say your prayers. And I'll see you in hell. On to game 2.
You ever seen a man drowning? Slowly? Not the frantic kind, not the wild flailing. I'm talking about the kind where he knows it's over. The struggle fades, the arms stop moving, the realization settles in. That's Purdue right now. 4 straight losses. They led Indiana by 12 at halftime, then got steamrolled by 15. They gave Michigan State 75 points, let Wisconsin drop 94, and collapsed against Michigan by 2. You see the pattern? They can't close. They start strong, then watch it all slip away. And that's what happens when you're soft. Yeah, Trey Kaufman-Renn is a beast. 19.2 points per game, 6.1 rebounds. Braden Smith is number 2 in the country in assists. But it doesn't matter when your squad is ranked 365th in rebounding. You hear that? 365th. That's like showing up to a gunfight without bullets. And across from them, a team that won't let them breathe. UCLA. This ain't a squad that's gonna light up the scoreboard. They average 74.8 ppg, which is just okay, and their rebounding is damn near as bad as Purdue's. But what they do have? A defense that strangles teams like a vice grip. They allow just 64.6 points per game, and the under has hit in 6 of their last 7 games. That's not luck, that's design. They slow the pace, they grind you down, they make every damn bucket feel like a war. And what happens when a team that wants to run meets a team that wants to drag them into the mud? The mud wins. And today's AI pick is under 140.5. You know what this game is? A funeral. For Purdue's losing streak. For UCLA's tournament push. For every poor soul that bet the over thinking this was gonna be a shootout. It won't be. It's gonna be slow, ugly, and painful, and I wouldn't have it any other way. On to game 3.
You ever hear the phrase, two sinking ships can't save each other? That's what we got here. Iowa, Northwestern. Both sitting at 15-13, two teams out at sea, looking for a lifeboat that isn't coming. Let's start with Iowa. They just got handled by Illinois, 81-61, shot 42.1% from the field, hit 6 threes, and made just 7 free throws. That's not an offense, it's a hesitation. Defensively, they let Illinois shoot 50.8%. That's like trying to stop a flood with a paper towel. But here's the catch: Iowa can score 83.1 points per game, 16th in the country. They shoot 49% from the field and 37.8% from 3. The problem? They give up 7 to 9.5 points per game, 304 to 5th in the nation. That's like trying to win a race while driving with the brakes on. Now, Northwestern. They're coming off a 7-5, 6-3 win over Minnesota. Nick Martinelli dropped 29 points. The Wildcats shot 49.1%, drained 4 to 7.4% from deep, and held Minnesota to just 26.3% from 3. But let's be honest, this team is stuck in the middle. They score 7 to 3.5 points per game, allow 6 to 9.4, and rebound at a decent level. They take care of the ball, just 9.9 turnovers per game, that they don't overwhelm you. Iowa plays fast and aggressive. Northwestern plays careful and steady. So, what's the call? And today's AI pick is Iowa 4.5. This game's going to be messy, physical, and full of tension. But in the end, offense wins. Iowa doesn't lock teams down, but they know how to put up points. And when two teams are evenly matched, the team that can push the pace usually survives. Now, let's talk about what we learned today. Game 1. We took Davidson 14.5 because that spread was too big to ignore. Game 2. We took under 140.5 in UCLA vs. Purdue. Because slow and steady wins the bet. And now, we're riding Iowa 4.5 because when all else fails, bet on buckets. 3 picks. 3 moves. You know what to do. Like, subscribe. And remember, Vegas doesn't play fair. But we do.